So I finally got it. I finally got it. I got the Quassus Prime. So I'm here showing off my build that I took a little while to make. I mean, it's not the best. 100% not the best. There is many improvements I know that can be made. But it's my first build and I am going to try it out here today with the Quassus Prime. So I've yet to decorate it, but that's besides the point, because what we have is we have the this mod to give me more capacity. Then we got Sacrificial Steel for the critical chance. We got Berserker Fury for more attack speed. We have Gladiator Might for the critical damage, along with the little critical chance per combo, because you get combos with melee. Along with that, we got Slash and a status chance, so that's pretty cool. And we got more critical damage. We got more Slash because Slash is pretty cool. We got Blood Rush where you get 40% more critical chance stacks with combo multiplier. And then we got Primed Pressure Point for the damage. Now, obviously, if you can't tell, this is going to be relying a little bit on the combo multiplier, which isn't the worst thing. I assume I did test this out just a tiny bit, so I know what I'm talking about. And this build kind of does the same damage as my Broken War until you start getting the combo multiplier. Once you get the combo multiplier, that's where it really starts taking off. And then along with the Quassus Prime, you also get really powerful heavy attack. So we'll be checking that out as well. And so how I'm going to test it is we're going to start by going through a sortie, and we should be able to complete this whole sortie all the way up to 80 to 100, where I last time struggled just a little bit on. So let's get this started. We have a rescue, which this should be fairly easy for our weapon. So I'm going to start by trying just using it. Yep, using it like normal is not really that bad. It's pretty good. And it's low gravity, so that's fun. So let's see this in action. Yep, it freaking just destroys them. That's all it does. It destroys them, and that is pretty much it. Now, in the last episode, I did get a arcane thing for the Quassus Prime, which I will be using. So that is going to be something eventually I'll get, which will make this even more powerful. But as you can see, just a tiny bit of combo multiplier is already making a big deal. I don't want to lose my combo and by any means. Do I lose all of it? Yeah, I do lose all of it when it goes out. So that is something to keep in mind. But these guys are only level 50s to 60s, so it's not like they are anything of importance. But knowing that I can comfortably just take these guys out, no problem at all, is already a good thing. Alright, and I definitely did almost fail that, but it's fine. So let's break out of here using the Quassus Prime. We still don't really have a reason to use the melee or the heavy melee attack yet, because these guys are so low level that they're pretty insignificant to us. Oh no, they're bleeding out, god damn it. But we can try it on the Treasurer, which is taking a lot of resistant damage. But I'm still destroying, in a sense destroying. Wasted my combo throw on this, damn it. And there we go. Alright, that first sortie mission is done. The enemies died so fast, so obviously these can easily handle in 50s to 60s. Alright, so how about 65 through 80? Let's see how well that's going to be able to handle one of these missions. While testing this, I did realize my Warframe is just a little underpowered. So don't judge on that point. But we're here just to focus on the melee, so that should be fine enough. Alright, so as long as I have my minions up, then I should be fine and good enough to be testing this out constantly. And here we go. So already we're kind of smacking them around. I didn't see what level they were, but we're kind of destroying them. Alright, because we actually do have combo. Okay, these guys are 65 right now. So of course I'm going to be destroying them. Okay, we're starting to get a few higher levels up closer to 70s. And we are still taking them out thanks to the combo multiplier. And we're still dying because I don't have my Warframe up to par. And as you can see, these level 70s literally stand no chance if I could actually hit them in the air. Alright. So we got this. Let's continue on. Hopefully we can run into a level 80 or 2. Let's just see. We barely tried the what's it called? The heavy attack yet. So I'll give that a try a little bit. Even though I don't see it extremely necessary, but we'll do it. And it pretty much 2 shots Eximus. And this does get affected by the combo multiplier, even though it uses all the combo multiplier once you use it. So that's a little unfortunate, but it's still pretty good. And even on level, I believe level 90s, this works like a charm. So it's really nice. And like I said, especially when you have the combo multiplier, which actually shreds things. And we got a level 74 over there. If I was right next to it, yep, I could have two-shot it if I was right next to it, but I wasn't. Yep, this level 80 guy, and no match for me. I just needed to get a good shot. Well, it doesn't help that this guy was right here, but yeah. So literally the heavy on this weapon is so important, which it makes me want to change my melee key, or my heavy keybind. All right, that is a lot better. Now I will be able to be pressing this the whole time. Can I hold it? I can hold it. Okay, that's good to know. I'm kind of bad with heavy attacks. I'm kind of bad at remembering to use them, so this weapon makes it kind of perfect for me to have to actually use it. Now, of course, there's this attack also. Just wait. There's one like where you can lunge into them that is supposed to do more damage, and it does look like it does, so that's good. But that one I don't use too often, and I'm not really going to worry about using it too often. I'm kind of going to just focus on the normal strike and then the heavy strike. Which I'm going to hunt down those Eximus, freaking destroy them. There we go. And this Eximus is once again gone. Awesome. Yeah, this thing is really destroying with this heavy attack. I'm loving it. But you can still probably use this as well as long as you're getting enough combo multiplier. So we'll try doing a bit of that. But I won't worry about it right now because this mission is done. And then we got one more mission, which is exterminate. Should be easy enough. Now with this being exterminate, I do want to give the combo multiplier a chance to shine, being these are level 80s to 100. So I'm going to be focusing on getting that melee combo up and then going from there and seeing how much it just shreds. So I believe each hit, it gets more melee combo. So at the start, I'm going to be getting a lot. And then slowly but surely, I'm going to be getting less and less. But as long as I don't run out, that is all that matters. So right now, I am at 6. I do not want to miss out. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm going to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Damn it. Aw. Got rid of that multiplier, but you could kind of see just a little bit on what it was doing. Alright, here's some more guys. Now we can take our time gathering up more combo. And you can already see the difference just a little bit gets. We are at 3 right now, and yeah, I need to make sure I do not run out. Or at least need to try my best not to. Okay, now we're slowly getting to the not necessarily one-shot territory, but we're getting close to it. We are getting into the orange and red crit territory. Okay. Oh god. No, I lost my combo. Okay, now we're in a good spot of building it up, and now you can obviously see the guys are kind of getting shredded at this point, which is amazing. Okay, let me save combo. There we go. Saved it. Oh god, need to go through here to save the combo. Oh god, please save, please save. Oh no, I missed it. I was at times 9s. That would have been doing a lot more. But having things like this, like a good survivability Warframe in like things like Sanctuary Onslaught, especially Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, could make it just a whole lot easier. Because yes, these guys are level 96, but I am shredding them like they were level 60s. Well, that's at least how they feel. They're not necessarily getting one shot, but they are taking quite a bit of damage, and I just lost it again. But then you can see on these things that this still does a lot against the high levels, which is amazing. It probably helps that I have these slash mods on, so that is making this do maybe a little bit more damage. Not 100% sure if that's how it works, but I'd like to assume it is. Now we can just sit here and take out nearly the whole room with just heavy attacks. This is probably the most I've ever used heavy attacks, and it's kind of crazy. So let's try it on this level 84. Okay, that didn't do as much, but maybe I just needed a better hit. I don't know. So let's go up to just a normal guy, a normal level, this level 80 right here. Okay, that wasn't a good test. But I was going to see, no, that I didn't get a good test. It's fine. I was just going to see how much damage it did base, but it is what it is. Okay, this Nox guy is a good way to build off some combo. And I lost the combo again. You're going to be losing your combo quite a bit if you do anything like similar to this. but it's fine. Okay, we have a lot of guys here, and we're just hitting the 10th combo, which you're going to be seeing a lot of red crits now. Just a crap ton of red crits, which means I'm not necessarily one-shotting these guys, but it definitely feels like I'm one-shotting them. And it's just such a great feeling to get to this point. Oh god, let me get you. Oh, there we go. Still doing the one-shotting. I want to make sure we're at the 12th multiplier now. And I'm going to make this Xmas kind of look like a joke. Kind of, not really. By making these guys feel like a joke, look like a joke, all that kind of things. And we can hop up here and complete that mission. I did get a pistol ribbon mod though. Okay. So that is only one of 2 tests I want to try. Now I'm going to be going into Sanctuary Onslaught, the Elite version. Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. And we're going to be just testing out the combo now. So we're going to see how big of a combo we can get. And we can just see how much it melts them. And how many red crits you can get and stuff like that. Just to kind of see the potential. Now these guys aren't level 90s or level 100s. But you can see how useful the combo multiplier will be in modes like this. Especially if you or a friend and stuff could be going to high rounds. I don't know. I mean, of course, I'm not the best at the game. So, I mean, this could just be totally an ass build. And someone will tell me. But we'll see what happens. So now we're just getting, all we're getting is red crits. All we are getting is red crits because I have a 12 times combo multiplier. Which is absolutely insane. I'm dealing pretty much the same damage as I would deal with my Nautaruk, which is insane. It's just absolutely crazy that we're doing that with the melee weapon, especially. And this is actually the maxed out combo multiplier. So this is the kind of damage you would see maxed out, unless you do more things to make this weapon any better, which I'm sure there's other ways. But this is kind of what you got, and it's actually really nice. But you could still lose your combo just like I did, so that is unfortunate. But on to the next test. Which the next test isn't honestly really a good test because I'm going to make it overpowered either way. I just kind of want to see how more overpowered it can be. So let's grab our Quassus Primes here. It's going to have all of its mods on it. And let's see what I can do with decrees. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get that best of a Warframe to go with because I don't think I have this as modded. But at least it has some survivability. So let's see what I can do and how far I can take this. Alright, now I just got another one that makes it so the more I move, the more damage I do. Now we're already doing a crap ton of damage, and these guys are only level 30s. I do want to repeat it though, like I said, I know this is not a good test. I just wanted to do this because why the hell not? Alright, and the next decree, let's see. Do I want to imbue it with fire? Maybe not. Okay, I'll just do this one so I can get 100% more damage-ish. And for this next decree, I will go with this one. I will say the goal for this is if I can get past the 300s easily, then I must have done something right with the build. Because usually, whenever I go in higher rounds, I kind of get stuck at the 300s. Or it's a little more difficult for me, and I haven't really gone any farther. So I'm curious to see if I can go further than that. Alright, next decree. Okay, we are going to max that out at 150 damage. 150% damage. And we have a Void Flood, which is nice, simple, and easy. Whatever, defeat. Challenge to defeat, yeah. And on top of that, let's see. I don't want any of those. And, okay. Guess we'll go to the heavy attacks, because this thing has decent heavy attack. Alright, now we got survival, along with another decree. And none of these look interesting. Oh boy. Oh, then this one could be actually good. Melee heavy attacks create a shockwave dealing 120% damage. So let's try it. Did that do a shockwave? I don't know if that did a shockwave, but it's doing a ton of damage like normal. Or well, it's probably doing more damage because of how this thing is getting upgraded. Gotta love decrees. I'm also tempted to see how well this would do against assassination. But let's see, there we go. Critical damage is doubled. That's one of the few things I was hoping to find. So that's going to make this even way more stronger. And then we got, oh, okay. I guess, sure. So let's just try basic attacks. Let's see, we're going to probably destroy your legs somehow. Yep, there we go. Well, now we're getting to the level 70s, which still isn't my personal, or isn't or it's far from my personal best here in this. Definitely doesn't help that I do not have the best of the survivability Warframe going on right now, and it's probably not the modded the best. But let's get some heavy attacks going. Let's get some heavy attacks. Yep, that heavy attack did the trick, and that is the Jackal defeated. Easy. May have died 2 times in the process, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, the only one that affects melee is this one, so we'll just go with it. Alright, then, okay, this one could actually help me survive a bit, get some overguard going. And these guys are in the hundreds, and they're fairly dying quite fast, so that's good. The fact that this doesn't have many critical hit upgrades, but then it's still getting a crap ton of red crits is crazy to me. Damn, this is kind of an unfortunate run. I only have 1 revive left, just because I kind of can't survive with this, which sucks. So in that case, I'm not going to torture myself any longer. I don't know what happens when you fail the Duviri Paradox, and I don't want to find out. So this has been my Quasus Prime build. I know there is a lot more I could do. I could get better arcanes. I could get arcanes put on my Quasus Prime. I have unlocked that, so when I'm ready to start getting some, I can. I also could get better arcanes to put on to this guy. I mean, I get just a tiny bit more advantage for my melee weapons on this, but I could do a lot better. So that is another way to go up. Along with that, I know this is probably not perfect, definitely not steel path ready, but it could probably handle level 90s, level 100s, that kind of thing. So we'll see where it goes from there. I need to get a better primary, better secondary, and a better Warframe, because I'm starting to think my Caliban isn't going to be able to handle the survivability with the build I have him on now. So I need to figure out something there. And yeah, go ahead, rate my build. It's probably not the best, since everyone here is pros compared to me, but yeah, I'm interested to see where I could improve, where I may not have to improve, I don't know. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I want to thank you guys for watching. This may be a smaller video, I don't know. Maybe like, maybe subscribe, I don't really give a crap. I know I need to use my heavies more, and yeah, I guess I'll just see you in the next video.